This video marks the beginning of a new and quite peculiar series. As of late November 2025, PyNori is being ported to Scratch. Don't worry, I'm not the one making the port, a fan is. In this video, we'll be watching the fan create a text engine and a health bar system. First up is the text engine. Of course, the first step to creating a text engine is having a font to work with. The fan decided on creating her own, so the first bit of footage will take place during that process.
First thing I'm just gonna do the text engine.
Alright, yeah, that's
Obviously.
fair.
And we just got like the NES color palette already preset. You just make sure that that's like, okay. Like if you want NES style, I will give you NES style. I will gladly give you NES style.
Hell yeah.
Now I just have to make a good looking font.
This is gonna be interesting.
This one's gonna have to be 7 by 7. Looks okay when you have multiple characters next to each other. Something like that for A. What if we do something like that?
Yeah, that looks good. Oh yeah, there are gonna be lowercase characters, right?
I wasn't planning on it because it's hard to make I don't think Scratch can do case sensitive.
Oh. Oh, this is for Q, okay.
Oh.
Oh. I'm stupid! I was distracted. I was looking at my phone and I was like, damn, we're already on Q?
Almost. Just a few letters off.
Yeah.
Now for Q. This one's gonna be fun. That might be as good as a Q as I'm gonna get. Honestly, I really don't think Q is gonna be used that much. So, it's fine.
Oh yeah, do you think you'll be able to implement, like, text effects, like shake or whatever?
Maybe, I don't know.
That would be cool for, like, extra emphasis. Oh yeah, it's also, gonna need to be able to switch colors and all that. I'm pretty sure that would be easy.
Yeah.
Do you just remember how the NES characters look?
Huh?
Do you just remember how the usual quote-unquote font looked on the NES?
Kind of. Yeah.
Easy W.
And I actually have a plan for X. Wait, no. I'll just make it from scratch.
From
Pun
scratch? In scratch? No way!
Pun not intended.
Or was it?
Vsauce theme starts playing.
Exactly. Why do you keep color picking black?
I have no idea. Wait, that's not Z. Because of that looks really thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the NES, the Y is only 6 wide. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. Because that's gonna bother me. My favorite letter of the alphabet, rectangle. I think it's just supposed to be a little longer, maybe. No, that still looks wrong. That looks right.
There we go.
Now Z.
Actually, it's Z.
Okay, now for numbers.
Oh yeah, numbers.
Those are kind of important if we want a UI.
Yeah.
Let's just do the ones for completely new.
In my opinion, I feel like the ones without the little base are like cursed.
Well, see, the thing is, if I add the base, then it's not like symmetrical, because like then it's 4 wide instead of 3, and the characters are all 7 wide.
Huh.
Now I feel like 5 should be raised up. Make some punctuation. I feel like this is just going to be a lot of silence.
I mean, like, there's not a lot to say, honestly. It's just, you know what? Never mind. I guess I'm not gonna say something right now. Now that the font is done, it's time to figure out how to print text with it. Fortunately, the fan has done this plenty of times before, so this is nowhere near new territory for her. Let's get on to the programming.
Alright, now we can get onto the actual coding aspect.
Alright, the fun part.
Now, I actually already know how to make a text engine, because I've done it before. Alright, you'll see what those do in a second. Now that should already be the basic text engine.
Let's see.
Let's give it Let's give it a test. Print text. This is a test. All right, moment of truth. Does it work?
Not quite.
Let's add in a little delay here so we can see exactly what it's trying to do. I'll just put a temper. I'm just gonna put like a temporary placeholder in space here so we can see like that.
Also add like a delay.
For what?
Because like
What kind of delay?
Custom text like delays. Like sometimes the text types out at different speeds.
No problem. Let's say 1 there. It would help if I cleared the current. No, stop printing T.
T. The sentence
I got
ever.
an idea. I have an actual idea.
The text engine just might be Shakespeare.
Let's say this one without screen refresh. And it's just going to be go to character. We're going to have to make a new variable for this. Set text to text. And repeat until... Yeah, let's see. Costume name equals letter position of text. Change by 1. And then that drags in right there at the end. Alright, let's give it another shot. That, is it case sensitive? Wait, so if I type in that in all caps, well, now it's working even less. Oh, I see it. There it is. Looking like it's gonna work. Nice, and then we can just like hide that at the end. See, when I start as a clone show, alright. Let's say, what if we did no delay? Well, let's get rid of this little bitty texture.
Oh, yeah.
There.
And then we'll also need a pipe sound.
I will, yeah. Something better than that, for sure. So just like a type sound that you can turn on, pretty much. Can you send like the type sound over?
Yeah.
Alright. While you do that, I want to test the text wrapping. So I set this to 20. This is 15. So 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And now that should all be a new line. I see it around -16. There it is. Yay! Okay, so we've got normal text. Now we have bigger text. Bigger text. Let me just say this will be very simple. Start sound test. Sound 2. Yep. What if we change the sound to 1, 3, and 4? Alrighty. That's working.
I didn't know it would go like. I didn't know it would do it like ID.
Yeah, it does. You can do it with these numbers too.
Number or name.
Yeah, if we do like that, we can type 3 to get that, or we can type the actual thing.
Huh.
I just think numbers are easier.
I would have gone with the name, because then if the user like swaps the sounds around.
True, that is a good point. But honestly, you can do either one in this. It's flexible. And if you were to do 0, that just corresponds to the last one.
Yeah, I see. It's like how -1 in Python to the last item in a list.
And it's like 0, -1, -2, -3. It just keeps counting backwards, pretty much. Now that I think about it, I should add a hyphen character. Okay. Actually, wait, no, we can't do 0. So we'll say if sound is not 0. Because if we want 0, then we want no sound. I spelled hyphen wrong. Alright, hyphens do work. Yay.
Yay!
Now let's figure out some of these UI elements.
Now that the text engine seems complete in terms of the basic stuff, it's time to work on the health bars. This is probably the most entertaining part of the video, which honestly doesn't say a lot. If this were recorded during the day instead of late at night, I feel like this would have been a lot more entertaining as we'd be talking a lot more, and louder too, but oh well, maybe next time. Anyway, back to health bars.
Like, I want to do, like I said, I want to do, like, Pokemon style for the interface combat. Let's see if we can do that.
How big is the button going to be?
This is for, no, this is like for like in the corner when like a battle pops up. No, the buttons aren't gonna be that big. Why is it not? Why does it not snap to grid? No, I'm making this in bitmap format. That's how the NES did it. What do you mean that's uneven? Looks pretty good to me. It is good. That is even. That's what I thought. Just optical illusion, I guess. Because, like, when we zoom in full screen, like, that looks even. And then what if I do, like, an HP bar in this one?
Yes.
Maybe I do, a 5-box system that just, like, works proportionally. And then I have, like, the HP number on off to one side. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a green bar and then a yellow one,
So
and
like
then
the
a
color
red
of the
one.
whole thing is going to change depending on the health of the
Huh?
oh, I'm a little dumb, sorry.
Stop.
Yellow one.
Let's make a quick little script for this. This is where I think we'll make the first like broadcast function, which is gonna be create battle UI. I'm gonna make this black just so it contrasts, or some other color. We'll do like gray so it contrasts better. We'll just make some like example ones here.
This is definitely gonna have to be mostly like voiceover shit, because like I have no clue what to say.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I'm splitting mine up into 5 bits, so maybe the fit. If it's 3, 4, 5 bars, it's green. If it's 2, it's yellow. If it's 1, it's red. So this should give us the formula for how many bars on the health bar here. Let's say 127. That is 84.6. We plug that in. That gives us 4 bars. Or if we do 107, that's
Oh, yeah.
71. That should give us 3 bars.
I should probably
Yep.
remind you that overhealing is possible. So,
Seems to work just fine for that.
are you just gonna add like extra bars for over? Not gonna work.
Probably.
I see.
I might do actually, hold on. I might turn it blue for that.
What about like different levels of overheal? Because like, what if it like overflows like 2 times?
What do you mean by overflow?
Like overheal, like going over the max HP. What if it goes like over double max HP? You're gonna have like tiers of overheal.
You might have to elaborate on that a little more.
So say it goes over the max HP like a little bit. That would be like a blue
Okay.
bar. But say it goes over like double the max HP, would that be like a purple bar or something? And then what about if it goes over triple? What would it be then? Stuff like that.
I've got an idea, actually. So, here's my plan. I'm thinking that if we go, if it detects that this value is ever like greater than 5, what it's gonna do is it's gonna like come over here, like it's gonna set the bar blank, but it's gonna have like a ×2 off to the side. And then if we get higher, it's gonna like blank it out again and do like ×3. So that way, like we can have as much as we need and it's just gonna accommodate for it. All right, so imagine like that's the health bar. Wow, that lines up like perfectly.
Yeah.
Right, so imagine like that's the health bar. Like at full health, that's what it looks like. Now, let's imagine you like overheal to like let's say, just for simplicity, let's say this is 50. And let's say you go to 70. So then that would be 2 of the blue bar, and then 3 of like empty bar. And then out to the side here, well, we have something kind of like that to show that this is past full. And then if we go a little further past that, like if we go to even more, and then if we go even more there, hello, please function. And if we go even more past that, we would just change it to 3 or 4 or whatever number you need. That way we don't have to bother with filling out extra. Now we don't have to bother with making the bars like wrap around. Just say show when I start to clone. So now what we should be able to do is kind of like a mock-up of the little battle UI for one side here. So maybe something kind of like that. Yeah, this is looking good. Yeah, that looks better. I already have that. Now I just gotta like implement it. Honestly, this mock-up is already looking pretty good, and it's not even like the full thing yet.
Yeah.
This, because I am running this script, this is for when it actually has to like type it out text box all at once. This is just gonna make the entire thing appear on screen at the same time without any delay, like at all whatsoever. Because like if you see this one, this is with the normal text. This is like, you could see it goes across like scan lines, kind of. Instant text is going to not do that. It's just going to be the entire thing all at once. So, what this is going to do, see, like the non-instant text runs through it. Instant text, if I coded it right, appears entirely all at once.
Wait, is health bars just gonna be like, wait,
Health bars is going to just store like your health in 1 and 2 and the enemy health in 3 and 4.
Aha, okay. Does it use
Just so I don't have to make 4 variables.
Does it, wait, go back to the... Wait. I'm confused. Go back to the part where it prints the stuff.
So like here, this is just a test variable, so I can like easily adjust while testing.
I remember.
So that will be updating now. So now we should have a fully dynamic test system. Oh, wait. That's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. Now I could figure out the bug with that. Or I'm going to take the easy way out. If item 3 is 0, switch costume to empty bar, repeat 5 times. And then also if we set this to 50, And then we start decreasing this, that should also update in that sense, yeah. So let's test the overfill mechanic now. It's not blue, but yeah. Like you can see what I meant by like the little number. This is working pretty well, actually. Like just this little mock-up, I already like it. You can see like dynamic and all that too. Like it updates
Set it to like
accordingly.
the max to low.
What do you mean?
Like set the max to something ridiculously small. See what happens.
Yeah, like that's just like I'm curious. What
99.
happens if we set it to 0?
Infinity! What the fuck? What?
It doesn't crash. So
What the hell? What? How the hell?
actually, I want to
That's
just make a
funny as
special
hell.
case just for that.
What?
Infinity, which is true. Put the question mark instead. How far can we push this? Just to have some fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
That's so cool.
Hey, just think about how much more difficult this would have been to do if I didn't make that little number system off to the side.
That is
Trying to
so
squeeze.
cool.
Trying to squeeze all that HP into just one little bitty, one little bitty space.
And it works perfectly too.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud too.
Is this better than you thought it was gonna be? Just for
Yeah.
like, I told you when I get into a game, when I like get really locked into making a game, I get really locked into making a game. Like this is I feel like this is gonna turn out pretty well. I think I'm gonna cut it there for episode 1 progress. Like I think that's some decent progress.
Yeah.
We got a full like dynamic health bar system that even works for strange numbers. Let me go find it and let me plug it into a calculator here. Yeah, so 641 divided by 5 is 128. So it's not that far off. Like, that's pretty good. And especially the this like refill here.
That
Like,
overfill thing is so cool.
yeah. I'm proud of myself for coming up with that, like really.
I feel like when we implement like damage, that's gonna be like so fun. Cause like the bleeding and burning is probably gonna be like really cool. Cause like at least for bleeding, it can like run live instead of having to wait on like the user like doing something and then like going, oh, you took damage because you're bleeding. It'll just like tick down like right before your eyes.
Yeah. And then
That's
maybe we
gonna be
can add
so
like
cool.
some kind of special effect to the bar or
Hmm.
something.
How so?
Like, or maybe we just have like, because we're not using this little space. Maybe we just have like little icons for like active, like what's happening to you.
Hmm.
Or maybe like that's a good spot for like vocal points.
Yeah, that would be good. Though for the enemy that wouldn't apply.
Yeah.
Um I feel like maybe the state could be like actually
Defense in the space bar for enemies. I
maybe
don't know.
level.
Maybe we'll figure it out more when we get to that episode.
Yeah, I feel like the level could be right next to the name, like just like in Pokemon, and then
Like probably at maybe like at the start, like in parentheses or something. I don't know.
yeah,
I'm having
and
too much fun with this health bar system.
and then for the states, since there's gonna be like plenty of space aside from like the name, the bar, and like the text. Um, I'm thinking that like the state.
You can explain more when we get there, because I'm gonna forget it.
I could probably I could like doodle it and then like send like a picture to you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good spot to call the episode.
Yeah, that was pretty
Episode
cool.
1. Yeah.
And we don't have to worry
Overfill
about
Overfill definitely my favorite part
yeah.
aesthetically.
We don't have to worry about outro either cuz this is probably going to be mostly scripted.
Yeah.
I feel like episode 2 we could do the other side of the like health stuff, like stuff for the player.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I thought of a problem that there might be with the typing text. So I'll address that in episode 2.
All right.
Maybe like a basic like dummy battle interface. Like actually like a dummy battle going on. I don't know. This overfill system's so cool. Is that your favorite part right
Yeah.
now? Just like, oh, this enemy only has 10 HP. This won't be so bad. Oh.
Oh my god, that would be funny as hell. Oh yeah, the flavor text. I just remembered that. There's gonna need to be room for that.
What is the like flavor text?
It's just like little quirky remarks that don't affect the battle at all.
Hmm. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like a quick little mock-up of it here. What my plan is. So we're just gonna like have like the battle UI here. The enemy is gonna be like, I don't know, here-ish, maybe. And then let me position this.
Oh god, American spelling jump scare.
Oh, you want it like British spelling?
Yeah. Oh, that's much better.
Something like that, maybe. Like under the enemy. That could work.
Yeah.
Let me just show you the problem I was thinking of. The script to make sure the text doesn't take up too much in the clone limit also kind of makes it harder on that to render properly. So I'm going to have to fix that. Although, what I might be able to do is this is bitmap. And bitmap transfers really well to pen. So I'm thinking we keep this for the instant text function, but then we add that for for like the typing text function.
Yeah, I've always wanted to like mess around with pen, but it never works for me. Like I never know how to use it.
Yeah, and it also makes it a lot more readable on this screen, which adds a bonus.
Oh yeah. That's true.
And then we can add like the sounds to it still. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun experimenting with this.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's about it for episode 1 of ScratchNori development. Like I said earlier, this would have been way less awkward if we were doing this during the day because we'd be louder and more talkative, which would also mean the noise gate would be bullying me far less, but whatever. If you somehow enjoyed this mess of a video, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future videos, whether it be ScratchNori development or regular PyNori videos. But until then, peace out. This is most likely going to be the last video on the channel before 2026, so see you next year.